This is part two on how to become good on 60 FPS controller. So now I'm going to show you guys my colorblind settings and try to get lower ping so I can show you my full potential. Wait, I just 1v1 this guy and he sent me a friend request. It's pretty good. But I'm not going to join him right now. He probably wants me to join him. Alright. I keep this at 100 so I can see everything bright and everything dark. I usually keep this off because I have pretty decent colored eyes. Colorblind strength, I put it at, medium, which is like mid, like the middle. Motion blur, I turn this on and off sometimes with certain maps that have like a lot of motion blur. It honestly just looks more clean. Also with audio, I forgot, just do your preferences. Yeah, let me see if we can load into, um, a practice map. I just want to show you guys. Or like anything, I don't care. Yeah, me and this kid were tied, and then I killed him at the last round, and then he disconnected the second I killed him. So what I'm gonna do this by max 94. Alright. So like, in case you guys didn't know, I'm only 15, so yeah, thank God there's no tournaments for this. So, that'd be a little ridiculous. I hope they're having fun out there. I don't know if you can hear them in the background, but anyway. I need to focus on Fortnite right now, currently. First, I wake up, wait a few hours, and then I get on Fortnite, just because, so I can wake up fully. Um, let's see what ping I'm at. 31. Oh, okay. So I'm at my stable ping now. So I'm gonna show you guys what I usually do. Okay, now preferably I use the pump spaz usually only, so I don't have to practice switching between. But in this case, I'm gonna use the double. Like this. Hold on, let me try again. I have a hard time going down with stairs and stuff. It's kind of hard. So I'm gonna use Mr. Savage's. And I think you can customize it, right? Yeah, just like that. Guys, if I were you, I would not be turning off crouching, especially if you're not really locked in the game. Because you're gonna need to crouch in a lot of scenarios. Seriously. Because you know how people spam crouch with when they fight you. The way to combat that is what I do when I'm in a box, right? If they're right there on the opposite corner, I would do this, back up, and then shoot them like that. But if they're inside your cone per se, go up, jump, reset, and then do this for extra protection. So do this, and then do that, and then if they mess it up, you can just easily piece them right here. And if they get out, just do this and then shoot them. But if they try to do a side jump, just do that. No. But usually what I prefer is most side jumps without building. So this is what a normal side jump looks for me. I sprint up. Because the reason why I sprint up is so I can easily get back height. See, because when you do this, you have to wait a second, right? But if you do this, if you sprint while doing it, you can easily do an easy retake. But yeah. Damn. Not gonna lie. when your fingers get tired, just like stretch them out, like crack your fingers, like crack your knuckles and stuff, and like wait a go slower and then like wait a few seconds. People ask me if I'm on PC like all the time, and I always tell them no, and I always say I wish because I've never seen any like 60 FPS player get earnings, but I think I was the first one. I don't know that for sure though. There was probably like 10 other people, maybe like 20. But like I was in like a solo cash cup in like chapter 5, and then I got $500 in this reload cup. So both of those I got like 600 from, but I was never able to redeem it because my parents thought it was a scam. And I didn't know how to access my I didn't know how to use Cash App or PayPal at the time. But like what I dream of is like becoming like a good pro player, because like most controller players that like play on claw are not even as quick as I am, and it's just kind of crazy. I've met a few controller players that are like similar to me and stuff, but like I'm usually a little better because the amount of like I have like at least like 10,000 on every account, like hours, 10,000 hours. I don't want to 1v1 anybody right now because like my ping is like so good now, and I just don't want to mess that up. Like hold on, like I got like 5 more minutes to record probably. Right now, like 8, I don't know. 6 + 8 is 14. Another thing that people ask me what my weakness is. Well, number one, I'm not that good at piecing. I'm only good at like getting out of a piece and like fighting while in a piece. But like, but like, you know, usually when I like box somebody, I don't usually place cone, but that changed like a few months ago. Yeah, I can, I can, fuck. I don't know how many quad it is. I can go on 60. That's like what, 4 or 5? Yeah, I did like 4 or 5 easily. Let me try to do these ones. I hear these ones are a lot harder. Okay, I'm pretty good. Damn. The reason why I don't like show my face is like I'm gonna be honest, I get made fun of a lot, but I mean it was like that for Peterbot so and a couple other pros, they get made fun of because of what they look like. I mean I understand people nowadays only care about looks, but sometimes it's not about looks, it's about personality. And I know I'm supposed to be talking about how to get good, but I'll get into it. I'll get into that in a minute. So you see how I'm just like barely like missing like any edits like this? It's because like I used fast motion. Now most creators recommend slow motion, but if you think about it, you're spending how long in slow motion? So your game is gonna look faster once you're used to slow motion, and then you're gonna have a harder time editing. But if you use faster motion and lock in, then then your edits will be faster. The regular game speed is gonna feel slow as shit if you put it at like 1.3, 1.2, 1.5. One time I did 2 times, and bro, I got way better after that. Yeah. Sometimes people compare me to like clicks or something. Well, I'm not like I'm okay with that because I named this account when I was like 12 or 11. Yeah. Shit. Damn. Some pros think that 20 ping is not good, but what console player is gonna get 0 ping that easy? Alright, that'll be it, guys. I'll see you later.